kill, kill. Hey, kill, kill. Situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Everybody says, hey, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Have so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
Ready, yellow lady. Ready, touch.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready?
Ready, 5-9.
Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know when Mace, Potts, and Dave went.
Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went.
Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy.
The blends be all the right cred.
Meaning credentials.
Best of both worlds
When we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental.
Are you ready?
Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving a show.
But can you rock it like rocket
What you
fuel?
talking about? Space or out your mind?
But can you rock it like rockets,
That's a
fool?
close encounter of what kind? Gentlemen.
When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver.
All about running the spot.
And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather.
Cardio kingpin.
Subjugate the dub play.
And you know we can't wait to bring spins.
A-star quizzes, A+ the final.
Vocals we align, we'll move it all
Simultaneously over joints we rock.
We earn
30 years so you can say we got
3 turns.
live off the board, unlike you and your chess men.
We install doubt in you and your yes men.
And if the game had veins, we'll insert.
Upheaval the ground.
Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all
Crown.
crown. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all peak the flow.
But can you rock it like rocket
What you
fuel?
talking about? Space or out your mind?
But can you rock it like rockets,
That's a
fool?
close encounter of what kind?
Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Turn it up, y'all peak the flow.
Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go.
Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, we giving a show.
But can you rock it like rocket
What you
fuel?
talking about? Space or out your mind?
But can you rock it like rockets,
That's a
fool?
close encounter of what kind?
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate.
growing up it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
Get it.
What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality. Now
He got Dez Bryant.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't.
Jerry Cook.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're in Week 13. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in Week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led into 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
Freeman again.
Carry.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Taylor.
Where, Nolan?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. On the run.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, my God! That's not right! Man, they cheat, man! Oh, that's bullshit. Dez ain't doing that no more, man.
Out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early.
That's some bullshit.
Confidence? It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Run it back.
Regroup. Marcus Davenport there to take him down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Where you see it at, Nolan?
Pass incomplete.
Taylor's pass, thrown away and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Hey. Slam, slam. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor.
Dominic Johnson! Dominic Cromartie. It's about time you made us a play for your team, Dominic Rodgers Cromartie.
33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Joe Mixon, 4th in the NFL in rushing last season. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Switch. 36. Go. 50, mark 50. Hey, I'm coming. 50's the mark. Watch the curve.
From the 35 on 2nd down.
Oh, good shit.
Hook up here to
Good shit, Deshaun Jackson.
They'll get 5 on the dump off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. Early and often.
Run it back on this here. We're going to run it back. I'm coming for you, Mike McGinnis. I hope you watch this shit. I fucked myself again. I underestimated myself. I ain't doing it no
more. On 1st down is Breeze.
Running back on him. He can't stop it. Running back. Running back.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Check. Hey, echo. Mike's 50.
Well, again, they'll throw with Breeze. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and 9, Breeze. This is caught again. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now a give, right side. It's Moody. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, D. Get us another stop. Get us another stop, D.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some shots, snow and blood in the water behind him. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
What's up, Lowe?
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Not sure playing your boy Nolan. Tune in. I broadcasted it.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football.
Hell yeah, tune in. I broadcasted
offense, be aware, a ball may come
I was going to say shit, you know, after we play, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and advance as soon as we get done. You know what I'm saying? But tune in, though, if you want to. All right.
Check 26.
From midfield now, here's Taylor.
Oh, we smacked that pussy!
Damn! 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. To throw again is Taylor. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Watch the curve.
Now a first down.
Throw little pussy ass down.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Man, I got to get that bum out. Who is fucking get Reed out the game, man? Fucking Reed.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Taylor flushed to
oh my God!
Incomplete.
Who is that? You got to
force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left.
Oh, my God.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not getting the first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Let's go, Nolan. Fuck yourself.
Up 4th.
Dominican Sue. Yep. Randy Gregory. Where I need to get the flat. That's what I need a flat. Where's it at? There we go.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down.
Make us a play!
Taylor.
Oh, my goodness, man!
Complete. And he's got the first.
Oh, my God. We had a stop, man. Damn.
Well, they deemed it 4 down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
And we had a fucking stop, man. That's stupid.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down.
Ah! Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. They cheating, man.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Man. I can't believe y'all.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it.
There we go. There we go, Akeem Talib.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They have 2 remaining as we step aside.
He should have been dead. Damn. What we get about to get in? We're gonna get knocked out here. Let's get it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Make this play. Run game.
Now Taylor with a draw to McCall.
God damn it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando.
Let's go,
to check
D.
in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Feel it! Oh, let's go, defense! Let's go! Run it back, Nolan! Run it back!
I think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Shit.
Now we'll get
Gotta
a quick
kick that
timeout
field
called
goal.
by New Orleans, number 2.
Shit.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here
Gotta
as
kick
we
that
head toward
goddamn field
halftime.
goal. Shit, they cheated me all this goddamn way. We did all types of stuff.
And
They want this nigga to keep going. That's pussy.
7-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays.
Now a hit and a loose
Oh,
football.
my God.
But this will
Come
get
on,
out of
Ted.
bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief
Come on,
all the way
Teddy.
up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On 1st down, Moody. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Sammy! Hey, exit!
To throw is Breeze.
Oh, my
Nowhere
goodness.
to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Let's go, AB. Good protection.
Hey, dude!
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Oh, shit.
Forced out to his left.
Throw that ball, Drew! Oh, my God! We had it!
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll start with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Damn, man, we had us a first down.
As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken right at the 35.
So stupid ass down. I didn't
give him 11 yards that time on the return.
The fuck?
10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
Trash,
I'm with you on that one. Let's just be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Where you see that at, Nolan Johnson? Where you see that at, Nolan Johnson? Nolan!
They're going to stop him behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Nolan Johnson! Where you
Falcons
see
going to
that,
use their
Nolan
3rd
Johnson?
and final timeout.
Nolan!
The clock will stop with
Go
21
for it, Nolan.
seconds to go here in the first half.
I dare you, Nolan.
On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
I see what you're doing.
So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game.
I see
we'll
you, man.
We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Let's go make this a 2-possession game.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
That's caught inside the 20. That takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. It's a big play there for the Saints. And even 60 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Moody. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Hey, box truck.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze.
Oh, Jimmy Graham.
The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a 1st down.
Let's go all day.
When you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of
confidence
confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. They'll run for it with Peterson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Going to give this time to the tailback. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Breeze.
Larry Fitzgerald. Let's go.
In the end zone, touchdown.
Where you at?
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry.
His 2nd touchdown
let's
on
go,
the
Nolan.
season. And the Saints able to stretch that
just made
lead
it harder
out
for you. I just made it harder for you to come back on me, Nolan.
Tucker with the extra point. And
I
the
hope you watching
decision to
this,
just
Mike
kick
Guinness.
the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, D. Get us a stop.
Kings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
Run it back,
but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Where no?
To throw again on second down.
No way! He should have fumbled that ball. They
use
cheated
those
me.
legs of his to pick up a first.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Let's make these babies cry.
To try again after the sack.
Oh, he got
Taylor.
me.
This one complete to
Run it back,
Hardman. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really
Oh, run your stupid. He fumbled it, stupid ass.
This will fortunately
Run it
wind
back,
up out
Nolan.
of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Taylor escaping the pressure right. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. This pass got caught by Hardman.
No. Run it back.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
No, Nolan. Yes, Nolan!
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within one score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within one score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe
Adrian Peterson!
Keep away.
Yeah,
all day!
Peterson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adrian Peterson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they've put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Taylor.
Go stupid ass down.
Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Taylor. Completes it to Hardman. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Now it's Taylor stepping up.
Oh, bubble that goddamn, man. They cheating.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, here's Taylor. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Ready? You ready? Easy, opposite. Let's go. Hey, Charlie. Easy, opposite. Under 10.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
And able to find Graham, complete.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Check 55, Mike.
Breeze to throw again. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it second and goal.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Breeze is looking to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. Peterson gets the handoff from Breeze. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on fourth and goal.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go, here we go. 0-2, 0-2.
Breeze to throw for it on fourth. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
One last shot for Taylor. Being chased out left. Taylor hit. He lost the football.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, jump in the man. Oh, deal with the hands, thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. Honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the